CoCo Ichibanya is Japan's biggest curry chain. Now, most interesting about CoCo Ichiban is that you're able to customize your own bowl, your sauce, the rice, the amount of toppings you have, and most importantly for this video, the spice level. If you don't know what it is, it started back in 1974 as a curry dish at a tiny coffee shop in Nagoya. But now there's over 1,200 branches across the country. It's massive. And the spice level is where things get kind of interesting. Now, most Japanese people order somewhere between level 2 and 4. And some branches don't even let you order past level 5 without first proving that you're able to handle level 4. You see, the normal scale goes up to 10, but on certain menus, there's a legendary level 20 spice, which I'm told is ridiculous. So naturally, I thought to myself, since I'm in Japan, what if I could only eat at CoCo Ichibanya and nothing else until I beat level 20? So that's exactly what I did. The local CoCo Ichiban, or CoCo Ichi as the locals like to call it, opens at around 11 a.m. So I set off to the local one, which was around 10 minutes away. Now, it was a Friday morning when I started this challenge, and it really helps you to know that because Friday is ultimately the downfall of this challenge, but you'll see later. Oh, and also, just so you know, I don't speak Japanese, nor am I very good at using Google Translate. That will also come into play later. I took a nice stroll through my friend's prefecture where I was staying and took myself over to CoCo Curry. The menu was a little confusing. There were so many different options, but I decided to keep it simple and just go for a level 2 spice curry. Now, my spice tolerance is pretty high, but I decided I would ease my way in since I was going to be eating CoCo Curry for a while and every meal had to get spicier. One thing I did discover though was that they were running a promo and you got these cool Neocat bracelets with every meal you ordered. And this wasn't a kids meal thing. You could just order this as part of the meal. Naturally, I decided I had to try to collect every single one of them. Again, this is a marathon, not a sprint. A little bit more foreshadowing for you there. And to remember, I'll be eating CoCo Curry all week, so I decided to take it easy for my first meal. I ordered an iced coffee because it was 11 a.m. and the iced coffee was iced coffee, nothing special, but did the job. Alongside that, I ordered the pork tonkatsu curry set, the level 2 spice, which was delicious. It was really enjoyable. I was looking forward to a week of eating CoCo Curry, and there's absolutely no way I could get bored of fried meats, curry, and rice. Of course not. Who would? I should probably also take the time to explain the rules of this challenge. There's only one rule for this challenge. Everything I eat for the entirety of the challenge must be from CoCo Ichi. It doesn't matter what else I drink, but everything I eat must be from CoCo Curry, which in hindsight was probably a bad idea because I'm in one of the greatest food cities and countries in the world. But never mind, I needed to make a YouTube video, obviously. So I polished off that meal and I give that a solid 7.8 out of 10 for flavor and for value, because in the end it only cost me around 1,200 yen. Then, since it was only around 11:30, I decided I would head further into Tokyo and pick up some things that some friends asked me to get for them while I was in Japan. But boy oh boy, that was a mistake. I'm not the best at navigating metros and subways. Even in London, I get confused. I've been there so many times. But I could get to Tokyo Station without making any changes, so this was straightforward enough. But let me tell you, when I got to Tokyo Station, things couldn't be further from straightforward. Tokyo Station, it's a labyrinth of different stores, tourist traps, places to eat, and just utter chaos.
This place is nuts.
But it was still pretty fun. I wandered around in circles for what seemed like hours, trying to find one store. I don't know what it was, I can't even remember what it was called.
Okay, I'm in the right place, but I have to go downstairs.
I kept having to tap my card in and out of different barriers, and it was costing me money just to get lost in the subway station. I was so confused. At one point, I ended up outside.
I'm just as confused.
And then I was back inside.
This better be worth it.
And I thought I was going the right way after looking at the map, but then I ended up back outside again.
Apparently I can't follow basic instructions because I was not supposed to leave the station. So I'm going back in.
Eventually I gave in to my pride and I asked for directions. It turns out the entrance I had been going outside of each time, the store was below there in the basement. There's like 3 floors for Tokyo Station. It is so confusing. Anyway, I got what I needed for my friend. Oh, and fun fact, when I actually gave it to my friend, it turns out I got the wrong color. So it actually took me around an hour and a half to find this one shop. I figured there must be a CoCo Curry in Tokyo Station, but turns out there was something even better. there was a luxury version of CoCo Curry, and it was only around 10 minutes walk away. I filmed this video in June, and I have to say, Japan in the summertime is really quite pleasant. It was really enjoyable to walk around the city in the sun. Once I reached my destination, which was called CoCo Ichibanya Curry World, it wasn't much different than CoCo Curry other than they just had lots of signs and decorations on the wall that told you about CoCo Ichibanya across Japan and the world, and also explained a little bit about some of the spices and ingredients that they used in the curry. But also strangely, there was nobody there apart from this one couple who spoke English, and I overheard their whole conversation, and it was an argument, which just made me feel sad because why would you argue in CoCo Curry? It's so magical. To cheer myself up, I decided to have a slightly elevated experience at this CoCo Curry, since it was the fancy version. This time I went for the breaded chicken cutlet, which came with yellow rice rather than white. But I also got a lobster and cheese croquette, which was hot, very hot. I burnt my mouth on it, but delicious. I upped the spice level this time to a level 3, which was not really a noticeable difference. Now after 2 deep fried cutlets, 2 portions of rice, and a lot of curry, I was feeling rather full and the grease was kind of getting to me. So I thought I'll hop on the Tokyo Metro, take a nap, and then this evening I'll head out again for my final CoCo Curry of the day. Except from, I didn't do that. I went shopping. On my way there, I decided to stop at a 7-Eleven and I got a green juice because, well, the way things have been going today, it looks like I'm not really going to get any nutrients or fiber, so I had to get it from a green juice. And since I could drink anything from somewhere else, not eat anything, I guess this is allowed. The green juice was decent. Not bad, not bad. I'm not sure if I would have got it again, but I did decide to get something else green. I don't really know if this is real matcha. I don't really like matcha that much because it tastes like grass.
It does taste like grass.
It tasted pretty good. I finally got to Ginza, and let me tell you, they have some strange looking buildings in Ginza. I know luxury stores are meant to be interesting and pioneers of their field, but not all their stores need to be so weird looking. And since I was surrounded by luxury and innovation, I decided to go to the most luxurious store that I can afford, Uniqlo, because I really like their socks. This was no regular Uniqlo though, this was a monster Uniqlo. So I spent a long time in there.
3 hours of my life returning.
Afterwards, I went to the next designer store that I'm a big fan of, Muji, and bought some more socks. Because basically, I just like socks from affordable Japanese stores. That's kind of my thing. After a day of retail therapy, consuming fried meats and rice, I decided to go and take that nap. But I was rudely awakened when there was an actual earthquake. Bruh.
I didn't record it very well, but there was just an earthquake. Well, I'm definitely awake now.
Like a 7 magnitude earthquake. House was shaking like jelly. My Japanese salaryman friend Yukitaki was still at work and I texted him, but he didn't reply. I was rudely awakened for the second time when Yukitaki came home and explained to me today was the day that we were going on vacation for the weekend to Nagano. Now you see why it being Friday is a bit of a problem. You see, Yukitaki is a Japanese salaryman. He works long days, Monday to Friday, and on the weekend he just likes to let loose and apparently climb some mountains in the skiing capital of Japan, Nagano, where the Winter Olympics were hosted. And you see, Yukitaki had already made plans. I didn't want to be rude to Japanese custom and tell him that I had this very important YouTube video I had to make. Also, it helps you to understand that I don't speak Japanese and Yukitaki doesn't speak English. So when he had explained to me that we were going to Nagano, I thought he had meant next week, not today, in the morning when he first told me, because that wouldn't make sense, would it? I had a choice. Do I throw in the towel and not eat any more CoCo Curry because I want to savor the delights of Nagano, and also because there is no CoCo Curry in the middle of nowhere in Nagano where we were going? Or do I muster the courage and tell Yukitaki that on the way to Nagano, we need to stop at a CoCo Curry so that I can eat the level 20 curry, so that I can make my YouTube video and prove to everyone that I can eat the spiciest curry and I don't quit? Well, I did the second one because, well, you're watching the video, so I must have done the second one. About an hour outside of Tokyo, we decided to stop at a CoCo Curry.
Okay, Yukitaki and I are going on vacation. I just want to get this over with, so I'm doing level 20 now. It's now or never. I want to enjoy good food on vacation in Nagano.
There was no restriction about filming in this CoCo Curry, but the server explained to us that she didn't want to be on camera. We tried to keep things just at our table. Yukitaki took great delight in explaining to her that I was going to eat the level 20 curry. She said something in Japanese, but basically it sounded like, okay, have fun with that.
What do you think about me trying the level 20 curry finally?
Let's try. Level 20. Yes.
Think this is a stupid idea?
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
I ordered some milk since I knew that this was probably going to be one of the worst decisions I'd ever made. Pulling up to some tiny town in the middle of Tokyo and deciding to eat a level 20 spicy curry when potentially there wouldn't be anywhere good to stop for the bathroom on the highway, or at least not for a long time anyway. But I decided I had to take the risk. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Yukitaki gave me some words of advice before I started, and he also tried to sabotage me by taking away my access to the water and the milk that I had ordered. Since this was the final CoCo curry, I decided to go all out and I ordered the fanciest one that they sold. I ordered the handmade pork tonkatsu cutlet with all the bells and whistles, and of course that level 20 spice. Oh man, just thinking about it again makes me feel sick. I was kind of scared, but I figured I'm kind of good with spice, so this should be okay, right? Man, I was wrong. I just knew I was in for pain, and pain it was.
Okay, it's time. Oh my gosh, that's hot. That's spicy. Japan, what? No.
My strategy in the beginning was basically to douse as much of the food as I could in that sauce that comes with the tonkatsu.
Yeah, so far, I'm just gonna power through. Oh, the hiccups are coming already.
The more curry that I ate, the more difficult things got because it was just so thick and difficult to swallow.
Look how thick this sauce is.
And every time you ate the curry, it completely burnt your mouth. My head was literally burning.
Are you enjoying your food?
Yeah, enjoy it.
I just want this at the end.
And the inside of my mouth was just coated in this viscous, spicy tar that was the level 20 spice curry. It was insane.
I think they gave me extra curry.
About 3/5 of the way into the meal, I thought about giving up. I thought I can't do this anymore. I almost choked on the curry. I thought I was done.
How is there still so much left? I didn't think it would be this bad. Yukitaki says it doesn't look like I'm in any pain. I'm in agony.
My mouth hurt, my throat was on fire, and my stomach was not feeling good at all. I felt like I needed to run to the bathroom. Yukitaki was cheering from the sidelines though. At least I think he was, because I don't speak Japanese and he could have just been mocking me for all I know. But at one point, when I felt like throwing the towel in, Yukitaki gave me some words of Japanese wisdom.
イノシシのように突進して食べれば痛くない。
If you charge in like a wild boar, it won't hurt.
At least I think they were words of wisdom. I'm not entirely sure what he said, but there was something about Mr. Donut, and there was a Mr. Donut across the street from where we were. So a promise of Mr. Donut after I finished my level 20 CoCo curry was all that I needed to push me through until the end. So I powered through, and eventually I got to the end.
I feel sick.
最高の気分ですよね。Smiley, smiley.
And yeah, to be completely honest with you, I finished the rice, I finished the curry, but my mouth hurt so much that the crispy skin of the pork tonkatsu just hurt my mouth to eat. So I had to give the last bit to Yukitaki.
Yeah.
So I didn't finish the whole meal, but I did eat all the curry and the rice, which was the spicy part, and that's the main point.
I think it counts since I ate the curry. It's done. I won. But at what cost? My stomach's so bad. I have to go bathroom. I feel horrible. Terrible. I need to lie down.
After receiving a mini round of applause and some encouraging words in Japanese from the hostesses and paying again 1,500 yen for our meal, triumphantly we galloped over to Mr. Donut to find out that it was shut.
It's closed?
Close, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Because of that knife.
The only thing that got me through the challenge in the end was clothes. No Mr. Donut for us. That doesn't matter. I achieved my dreams. I ate the level 20 spice CoCo curry, and nobody can ever take that away from me. Most people that I know don't even know what that is because they have no interest in random Japanese curry chains, even though it is the most popular one in the whole world. But I will always have that. I will always be known as the guy that pulled up in some tiny town in the middle of Japan on the way to Nagano and ate level 20 curry. It's not really worth anything, is it? To be honest. Never mind. Anyway, the next couple of days in Nagano were awesome. It was amazing.
Yes, Hakuba Mountain.
Hakuba.
Happo. Yes. Wow. Oh, excellent. Oh. Do you want a picture? Oh, thank you.
It's okay. Just
If you ever get the opportunity to go to Japan, I highly recommend that you go to Nagano. That was my experience eating the level 20 spice CoCo curry. So the real question is, what challenge should I do next? Because clearly I have enough time on my hands to do some more stupid things. My name is Dom. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like it, subscribe, and share with your friends. And tune in next time to see what other stupid challenge I do.
Head northwest.
Today is a day for terrible decisions. And today is a day that the sat nav is quiet.